Y Sophie, estás golpeándome acá con esto.
Hello, Alex. Elizabeth, hello. Good evening.
Hello, teacher.
How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Can you hear me? Guys, can you listen to me? Hello, guys. Hello, good evening. Hello, guys. Alex, Elizabeth, Brian. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
I don't know what's going on with. Hello, hello, hello.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. How are you doing? How is it going? I am so sorry for the time, you know, of the meeting, but I am on an academic activity and, well, I had to do this session at this time because I'm on other activities. Alex, Camilo, Elizabeth, Brian. Can you hear me? All of you, can you hear me, guys? ¿Me escuchan?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Well, let's wait a little bit until I think 5 after 6 or 7 after 6, something like that, to start talking about our evidence for the current week. We are going to participate in a forum. Did you know that? Did you see the announcement in the academic platform, guys? Did you see the announcement? ¿Vieron el anuncio for this week's activity? Evidence?
Yo no he podido entrar a la plataforma con mucho juicio, pero ahorita ya mañana me pongo en eso, profe.
Okay. Well, the evidence for this week is just your participation on a forum about the environment, about the relationship between the environment and your jobs and your lives, your daily lives and your job. This is a good, this is a good, like, well, relationship because, well, I think all of us work and all of us live in one place with some people or, so that's a good relationship. Let's wait a little bit, please. Good evening, everyone. Alex, Camilo, Gustavo, Brian, Elizabeth.
Good evening, teacher.
Well, let's get started. I want to share the evidence, the forum for tonight, but I want like make a short introduction of the topic, Well, what do you know about el medio ambiente? How do you say medio ambiente in English, guys? How do you say medio ambiente in English? How do you say that word? Guys, no? None of you knows how to say Medio ambiente.
Maybe nature.
Usted tiene lo de 50 y lo de 20.
Environment.
Yes, environment.
Environment.
Tiene 100. Luego se cansa. Ah,
Environment. Yes, yes, environment. Yes, that's it. That is, well, with just that word, you can say medio ambiente in Spanish, okay? Environment. So, the forum for this week is, well, you need to write, give us some ideas and strategies you can use to take care of the environment in your working place, okay? Or in your lives as a, well, in your neighborhood, in your town, in your country, or in your company where you work, you know? So it's the way you are related with to the environment and how you take care of the environment. Well, as a human being, okay? So let me share a little bit. Let me share with this. Let me share. I'm going to share
Sí, claro.
the. Okay, I'm going to share the the platform with you guys. Well, this is the well. I call this when you participate on a forum. Your participation is known as an entry. It's the same as if you participate in a blog or in something written. So, and you post your thoughts or ideas, that is called an entry. Eso se llama entry en inglés, okay? So every time I write a participation in a forum or a blog, that is called an entry. So this is what you are required to do in your forum. In this forum, you are required to give your personal perspective, ideas, and strategies to help with the improvement of your environment. How do you know about the word improvement? What is the meaning of improvement? ¿Qué quiere decir eso? This word.
Mejorar, profesor.
Eso, mejorar. Es- ¿Están viendo mi pantalla, chicos?
Sí, profesor, sí se ve.
Okay, okay. So it is your personal perspectives, ideas, and strategies to help with the improvement of the environment. It could be in our workplace or where we live, as I told you, you know? So there are three questions. There are three questions for this forum. How can you be environmentally friendly at work? That is the first question. How can you be environmentally friendly at work? What is the meaning of that sentence, of that question? ¿Qué significa esa pregunta? How can you be environmentally friendly at work? What is that?
¿Y cómo puedes ser más amigable con el medio ambiente?
Eso. ¿Cómo podemos ser más amigables con el medio ambiente? Okay, another person, a woman perhaps. What kind of incentives could a green company offer to its employees? What is the meaning of green company? What is the meaning of green company? What is that? ¿Qué es eso de green company? ¿Por qué decimos green company? ¿Será una compañía verde? ¿Será? Guys,
Son de prácticas verdes, entiendo yo.
eso. Compañías que se preocupan por el medio ambiente. That is, you know, the name of green company is that when the company takes care of the environment. So, what kind of incentives could a green company offer to its employees? ¿Cómo incentivamos estas compañías amigables con el medio ambiente a los empleados? ¿Cómo los podemos incentivar? And number 3, who wants to read number 3? A woman, please. A woman. Elizabeth, could you please read? Well, Gustavo, Alex.
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Okay, Gustavo, please.
¿En qué otros modos podrían ser las empresas, los empleados y sus empresas am, más ambientales? O sea, a enfrentar problemas ambientales. ¿De qué manera se podría hacer? ¿De qué maneras?
Eso. ¿Cómo podemos envolver? ¿De qué otra manera podemos envolver, podemos conectar a nuestros empleados con el medio ambiente?
O
Muy
involucrar.
bien. Involucrarlos. Yes. That's a better word. Okay. So, I want to share these questions with you. I don't know how to. Well, let me share the questions. I want to share these questions through the chat box. Voy a compartirlos en el chat, estas preguntas, para que ustedes las tengan. ¿Listo? Ustedes pueden simplemente hacerle algunos cambios a mis respuestas y ya queda el foro hecho. ¿Ok? Entonces, let me show you how can you participate in the forum. Les voy a mostrar cómo se participa en el foro, porque muchos de ustedes hacen mal la participación. Muchos de ustedes ingresan mal. Entonces me voy a devolver acá un poco. Y para yo participar en el foro, simplemente voy acá al foro, hago clic en el foro. And I say añadir un nuevo tema de debate. Hago clic ahí, aquí le coloco el título y aquí coloco mi participación. Y le digo enviar al foro. Y ya, así de sencillo. Añadir un nuevo debate, un nuevo tema de debate. ¿Listo? Le escribo un título y enviar. This is the way to, this is the way to write your participation, your entry in this forum. Okay? This is the way to do it. Añadir un nuevo tema de debate. Any questions so far, guys? Any questions so far?
No.
Profe, sí, una pregunta.
Tell me. Who wants to ask? ¿Quién quiere
Profe.
preguntar? Alex.
Una
Go ahead.
preguntita, profe, es que ¿en qué fase está lo de las evidencias? Porque pues la verdad yo he buscado y no las he encontrado.
Eso le pregunté yo a la persona que está con las evidencias y esta está en la fase de ejecución. Esta, mire. Aquí ustedes ven, mire, aquí están. Están viendo mi plataforma donde dice cursos, este código fase de planeación, ¿sí?
Sí,
Chicos,
profe, se ve.
esa es la ruta. Esa es la ruta. Tómenle un pantallazo, Alex. Mis cursos, el código, fase de planeación. Mejor dicho, ingresen a fase de planeación, actividad de proyecto 3, guía de aprendizaje 3, actividad de aprendizaje 3, guía de aprendizaje 3 AA1 y foro, guía de aprendizaje 3 AA1 EB03. Ese es el foro.
Ah, profe, es que está en fase 2 de razón. Es que nosotros estamos ya en ejecución fase 3.
Sí, es que Perdónenme, pero como a veces no podemos arrancar con las clases de inglés en el momento en que ustedes empiezan la formación, porque como a veces no hay instructor de inglés, entonces me toca a mí, mejor dicho, me toca casi que empezar en la primera fase mía cuando ustedes ya van terminando. Discúlpenos. ¿Ok?
Ah, ok, qué pena.
Ok.
Bueno,
No
sí, señor.
worries. No, no, Alex, eso no es. Antes es problema de nosotros como cena y les pedimos disculpas a ustedes, pero a veces no hay presupuesto para la gente, entonces toca que empezar con los instructores que tengamos a la mano. Entonces, chicos, mire, copien esto, todo esto que les copié acá en el chat. Copien lo que les copié en el chat, por favor. Perdónenme, perdónenme. Lo que les copié en el chat. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yes. Ok. Lo que les copié en el chat y ahí están el encabezado y cada una de las preguntas y las respuestas. ¿Qué es lo que usted debe hacer? Simplemente cambie un poco la respuesta. La pregunta es exactamente la misma para todos. ¿Ok? Y la respuesta la cambiamos un poco. That's all, no more. Okay, more questions, guys? More questions so far? Guys?
No, teacher, all is clear.
Okay, okay. Maribel, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, good evening.
No.
Elizabeth, hello. Well, no more questions, guys? Okay, I want to share a couple of videos with you about the environment, okay? I want you to watch and listen to these videos. They will give you a lot of vocabulary, a lot of tools, a lot of ideas to talk about the environment, okay? And to complete your participation and how to, well, make better your participation, your entry in this forum. Vamos a compartir el video, chicos. Well, I am going to mute my microphone, okay? Voy a poner en mute mi micrófono para que no interfiera con el audio del video.
How's your new place, Julie?
It's really nice. I finally
¿Escuchan el video, chicos?
Sí, profesor, se escucha el audio.
Ok.
Sí, señor.
finished unpacking. So now I feel more settled.
Have you met your neighbors yet?
Yes, I met them yesterday. They're really friendly. But they're a bit too passionate about protecting the environment. They're really keen on renewable energy. You know, like using solar or wind energy. They took great pride in showing me the mini wind turbine in their garden and the solar panels on their roof. They're also fanatical about recycling. They gave me a tour of their bins. They have 5 different bins, all with different types of rubbish. And it's all neatly sorted and divided.
They sound like model members of the community. I don't know why you are complaining. Anyway, isn't it a good thing to be environmentally conscious?
Well, yes, but I couldn't get away once they started talking about it. They kept talking to me for nearly 2 hours. I was almost late for work.
What kind of things did they talk about?
Oh, so much. They started off by talking about how our dependence on fossil fuels is causing a buildup of CO2 in the atmosphere, which is damaging the ozone layer, and how this would inevitably lead to increasing temperatures and rising sea levels all around the world.
Well, they're not wrong.
I know, but this was the first time I'd ever met them. They went on to talk extensively about the problems brought about by deforestation.
Like habitat loss?
Yes, and other things, like how the trees can help to soak up CO2 from the atmosphere and offset the damage by fossil fuel use.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that.
In that case, I'll have to introduce you to them then. They are thinking about launching a new community campaign to convince more people to recycle.
Okay, guys. Did you see the amount of information about the environment they gave us? Tell me at least 2 words you heard in the video, please. 2 words about the environment you identify in the video. Maribel, Gustavo, Camilo.
For instance,
Reciclaje y
teacher,
combustibles fósiles.
Camilo, please. I'm sorry, Camilo.
Reciclaje y energías
Recycling,
renovables.
recycling, okay, renewable energy. Gustavo, thank you, Camilo.
okay, CO2 layer and bins.
Okay, good, thank you. Maribel. Brian. Okay, well, as you see, there are there is a lot of new information in this video. Okay, so this information, these new words, these new expressions, these new definitions will give us, well, a good deal of information to complete, to make our entry a little bit better, you know. Okay, now let's go to the second video. This is another one that will give you a little bit more information and ideas and vocabulary. I'm going to put my microphone muted, okay, for the video. Voy a poner el micrófono en mute, guys. Wait a second.
We currently face many environmental challenges. To learn how to talk about these challenges, we will discuss threats to the environment, their causes, and possible solutions. Probably the biggest threat to the environment is global warming. Let's look at the causes and what we can do about it. Burning fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and gas, releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. These gases then get trapped in the atmosphere. This layer of gases trap in heat radiating up from the Earth. This causes the planet to get hotter. We call this the greenhouse effect because it is similar to how a greenhouse works by trapping the heat from the sun. So the Earth is getting hotter. What can we do to solve this problem? We can reduce the amount of greenhouse gases that we put into the atmosphere. There are many things we can do to help. Here are a couple. We should use energy-saving light bulbs. And we can drive more efficient cars.
You see, they give us like 2 new strategies or 2 new ideas to take care of the environment. One is we should use energy-saving light bulbs. This is a good idea in our homes. and we can drive more efficient cars, you know. Those are two excellent ideas to help our environment. Let's keep going. Sigamos.
So burning fossil fuels leads to global warming. But what are the negative effects of higher temperatures, and what should we do to help the environment? The ice caps are melting. As a result, sea levels are rising. We should use renewable energy. Deserts are growing. We should plant more trees. This chart shows the cause and effect of global warming. Burning fossil fuels releases gases into the atmosphere. These gases then get trapped in the atmosphere. This layer then traps heat. As a result, the Earth gets hotter. This causes the ice caps to melt. So sea levels begin to rise.
Can you see that? It's marvelous, the explanation, you know? It's like a cycle, you know, burning fuels, gases trapped in the atmosphere, heat gets trapped, the earth gets hotter, melting ice caps, rising sea levels, you know? So those are the causes and consequences of this warming, global warming effect. Let's keep going.
What other environmental problems are there? Oceans are polluted. We should save water in the home. Air pollution causes health problems. We should use public transport. Wildlife is losing its habitat. We should protect the rainforests. Landfills emit greenhouse gases. We should reduce, reuse, and recycle. The three
You know, I think this part is essential. We should reduce, reuse, and recycle. So that is, I think this is like a trend in this modern society, you know, that we must reuse things, you know, reuse, well, using things, all things, and give the possibility to these all things a new opportunity, you know. Well, if we use all or hand or second hand or use clothing or use wood or use any kind of material, we are helping the environment, you know, because we are reducing the processes of making these products. So I think this cycle is essential. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. That's amazing. Well, okay, guys. So in these two videos, let me share. I am going to share the links for these two videos. I am going to share the links on our chat box. This is the first one, and this is the second video I want to share with you. Well, as you saw, these videos give us a lot of information, you know, a lot of new information to improve our participation in the forum. So, well, so take into account these two videos to help yourself, okay? Well, guys, do you have questions or concerns about the evidence for this week? Guys, preguntas, dudas, chicos,
No, teacher. Thanks.
Camilo, Alex,
No, teacher,
Gustavo. No.
everything is clear.
Thank you,
No,
Gustavo. Thank
teacher.
you, Camilo. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Maribel. Thank you, everyone. And thanks for attending the session. Okay. Well, tomorrow morning I will upload the recording and the learning guide for this online session. Okay, guys? Thank you all for participating. Thank you all for attending the session. Bye-bye. Have a good
Thank you
night.
to you, teacher. Good night. Bye bye.
Teacher.
Bye. Sleep well. Bye-bye.
Bye bye,
Same
teacher.
to you.
Bye.